Hey, what's up? It's Patrick, and welcome to my guide to the quest Temple of Ikov on old school RuneScape. If you do this on RuneScape 3, I have a guide for that as well, link description below. On screen right now is everything you need to prepare yourself for this quest. The green text is what you actually need, and the white text describes where to get everything for the Ironman and recommended items. This quest can be a bit complicated if you're trying to do the whole thing in one trip, which is very much possible. I did it, but you have to be precise, and worst case scenario, you can bank at Sears Village, which will be nearby, and I'll tell you during the guide when you should bank if you're going to do that. The reason why it's hard is because in the beginning there's a part where your weight has to be under 0 kg, which makes it especially difficult to bring armor. Meanwhile, you encounter many enemies that will attack you as you're trying to do stuff, then you get into a fight soon after as well. Although there is something you can do where you can temporarily drop your armor and pick it back up later, or you could definitely get away with no armor if you have 43 plus prayer for protect from melee, in which case you should of course bring prayer potions, maybe some food. If you must bring armor, then use range armor, as that's the combat style you need to use for this quest. And after the fight, the most pesky part about this whole thing is having to bring 20 Limpwurt Roots unnoted, which limits the space you have for supplies such as food and potions. As I said, if you want to get this done in one trip, you can, but I would recommend bringing exactly what I have written on here, maybe also an emergency teleport if needed. Considering how restricted you're going to be, do not stray away from this list. This video is brought to you by the awesome members of my Patreon. If you want access to some exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Enjoy the video, everyone. To start the quest, go to the bar in the northwest corner of East Arty. You can get near there using a skills necklace to teleport to the fishing guild or a regular Arty teleport. Speak to Lucian and select option 1 twice to receive a pendant of Lucian. Head to this area south of the Ranging Guild. You can use a skills necklace to the Fishing Guild, combat bracelet to the Ranging Guild, or fairy ring code BLR. Make sure your light source is lit before you go. Climb down the ladder in the north end of the area, go all the way west. Climb down the stairs, head all the way east. Slash the web, it may take a few attempts. When successful, take the boots of lightness and put those on, which will reduce your weight by 4.5 kg. You can drop your knife if you need inventory space. Head west and go back upstairs. Put on the pendant of Lucian and go through a gate to northeast. You can use protect from melee against the monsters in here, by the way, if they start attacking you and you want to reduce the damage. You're going to need to cross this bridge northwest of the gate, and you need to weigh 0 kg or less to make it across. Go to your equipment tab and make sure of your weight. I would even try to get to -1 just to be safe in case you're like 0 point something and it's not showing. If you need to drop stuff, you can drop it right before you cross the bridge, and do not worry, we're going to come right back. Open the door and pick up the lever in the south end of the room, then go back across the bridge. You can pick your stuff back up once you're back across. Go through the gate to the south. Head southeast towards the ladder. Use a lever from your inventory on the lever bracket somewhere on the wall just west of the ladder, then click on it again to pull the lever. You no longer have to worry about your weight, so if you want to get food and armor and stuff, now would be a good time to bank. When you're ready, go through the gate to the south. Follow the path to the east. Eventually, you'll see like these little crevices in the wall with chests in them. You need to search these chests to obtain ice arrows. Which chest contains them and how many you get each time will vary. My strategy is to simply search all the chests in the area, which there are 6 of them, then hop worlds to reset them and try again. You should do this until you have at least 20 of them, but you can try to get more just to be safe. You need to make sure you search all of them before you hop worlds. You can't just stay at one chest and hop worlds to keep searching that one. If you couldn't get your hand on one of the required bows, there's an alternative where you can use throwing knives or darts instead, but you still need to equip the ice arrows, so you still need at least one for that to work. This strategy is only recommended for those who couldn't get a bow. The fight that you're going to need this for will actually go much faster if you use the bow and ice arrows normally. Once you have enough arrows, follow the path back west to get out of here. Go through 2 gates to the north. Head all the way north until you end up in a small room with a lever. The lever is on the north wall, right click it, choose search for traps, and you should get a message in your chat box saying you disabled it. Then you can click on it again to pull it. Go to a room directly to the west. Open next 2 doors. When you attempt to open the second door, this guy will spawn, but he doesn't attack you right away, so you can get yourself set up. Equip the ice arrows, whatever weapon you're using. Turn on protect from magic if you want, as that's what he uses. Then attack him. I started out using bronze darts just to show you that you can in fact hurt him with these as long as you equipped ice arrows, but it won't use up any of them. If you're actually using the ice arrows directly, you probably have to pick them up to have enough to kill him, so try not to let them disappear, and you have at least 20, it should be fine. After the fight, if you have your 20 unnoted Limpwurt Roots in the bank, now would be a good time to get them. When or if you have them, move on to the next room to the north. Speak to Winelda to give her the Limpwurt Roots and she'll teleport you across the lava. Follow the path north until you're near a big room. There's a wall to the south of that room that you can push to get in it. Take off the pendant of Lucian from your necklace slot. Right click on the Guardians of Armadillo in this room so you don't accidentally attack them. Then select the options 1, 1, 3, 1. You'll receive an Armadillo pendant. Go to this building east of Edgeville. You can teleport there using fairy ring code DKR. Ring a wealth to Grand Exchange and use a shortcut in the northwest corner or Amulet of Glory to Edgeville. Wear the Armadillo pendant, attack Lucian, which is a pretty easy fight. Hope you found this video helpful. If you did, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for future videos to come if you haven't already. There are also links in the description below for my Patreon, donation link, Twitter, and Discord where you can interact with me. Donations can also be directly made through YouTube now with thanks option near like button below the video. Catch you later. Peace.